Good morning. Peace and blessings. I'm the Moon Mama. How are y'all doing today? Happy Thursday. We are at July 1st. This is a bloodstone jasper, I think. And sometimes I just like to put a crystal on the top of my head just to like connect myself in. It feels so good. Like I can feel the resonance, the energy the energy of the crystal in my crown chakra, and there's a vibration to it, and it feels like it's a little bit orgasmic. It's kind of anyway, crystals are really incredible. I work with them quite a bit. So today is Thursday, and Thursday is the day that governs Jupiter, and Jupiter is currently retrograde at the first degree of Pisces. I want to invite you to register for the Jupiter retrograde class. Is activating your personal wheel of fortune. Jupiter is the planet of our blessings, expansion, gifts, wisdom. Jupiter is faith, the vision. What are you doing? Like what are you up to? What are you doing with your life? What are you here for? Jupiter is the energy of who we are and our blessings and our luck and just what we need to kind of keep ourselves on track. And this Jupiter retrograde class is helping you tap into your wheel of fortune, helping you access your own genius, helping you release thoughts of scarcity, behaviors of scarcity, belief systems. It's so, gosh, this stuff is so complex, right? And it's so layered. And in the West, we only focus on the external things. Like, I need money, I got to do this. And we don't do the internal work to create the container for us to express what we need to express. And that's the feminine. The feminine is that internal experience that has to happen first. So if you want to create something, if you like, we all are born with genius. We all are born with wealth. We all are born internally, but the West would have you think that it's only an external thing, so you don't know that you have to go within yourself to mine it, to access it, right? So your ideas, your faith, your wisdom, all of that is for you to bring your gifts to the planet. And let me tell you, you cannot have real wealth and real riches if you are not doing something that is coming out of you. Like, you need to feel connected to your genius. You need to feel connected to the gifts that you bring. And that's your rent here on the earth, right? Like the work that I do, the reason that I'm here every day, because it's my motherfucking rent to be here. I'm paying my way here. I'm letting the universe know, look, I care about everybody's well-being. I'm going to offer my genius in the ways that I can. And I do this at no cost. But I do other things more to help people really understand more deeply. And then that is an exchange. There is money for that. But really, I had to get clear about what my gifts were, what my talents were. I had to cultivate them. I had to ask the questions. I had to believe. I had to actually teach myself to believe that the universe prepared me with what I needed to be wealthy, to be happy, to experience fortune. And I had to cultivate that from within me. So if you are ready to really experience your own fortune, really understand what it means to be rich, because richness is not just about money. Richness is about the people you're around, your health, and your body. I've been doing so much body movement lately with this beautiful woman, Kirti, and she is blowing my mind. And I feel so good in my body. I feel better than I felt when I was, 30, running marathons. Now I don't run marathons, and you can't get me to think about running a marathon. But I feel better and stronger in my body than I felt when I was running 26.2 miles. So you really want to learn how to harness your own fortune, and the Jupiter retrograde class will do that. So I encourage you to sign up for it. So today, Jupiter is retrograde in Pisces. And so this Pisces energy is the collective consciousness. It's also things that are coming to end, right? So this is like the final stand on this idea of that we have to all be alike, right? This is asking you to really find your uniqueness in the collective consciousness. We are all connected, but we are also unique. So discover your unique contribution to the collective consciousness, because Jupiter is going back into Aquarius, and when Jupiter is in Aquarius, Aquarius is the energy of being your God self, the self that nobody else can be, that no one else has ever been, and that no one else will ever be. To be your God self, and in being your God self, you will bring something that is necessary. I cannot tell you how important it is for us to really understand that we are necessary as the sun, as necessary as the moon, and that you have a mission here. The sun is on a mission. Every day it is its job to bring us the light, to bring forth and generate the light that is needed for us to live. Every day it is the moon's job to reflect the light of the sun at night so that we have the light of the moon. What is your job? What are you here to do? And if you do the work to understand yourself, it will be shown to you. There was a time 20 years ago, I heard Spirit say to me, was it 20? Maybe more. I heard Spirit say to me, "You are a minister." And at the time, I was like, no, because I will not be ministering about Jesus. Like, I literally was like, I remember thinking like, well, what does that mean? And telling people about Jesus, like, I can't do it. And so I knew 20 years ago that I was a minister, but I also knew that I didn't know what that meant because I wasn't going to talk about Jesus. And then as I continued to do my work and continue to look within, I found astrology, and I studied spiritual psychology, and I studied all of these things that helped me realize that this is my ministry, that my ministry is the astrology and helping people understand themselves. And that had nothing to do with Jesus, but it took me 20 years to get that, right? I'm not saying it has to take you 20 years to get it, but what I'm saying is that it's in you and it takes time to develop it. But you have to start asking the questions, and it's not microwave. It's not going to happen. It could happen overnight, but you have to. The West has this idea that things should happen fast. That's a Western thing. So maybe it's not going to happen overnight, but the process from which you realize what you're up to and to the process of generating and giving that to the world, every moment in between is valuable. Every moment in between, you get to learn something and discover and become more of yourself, and that is necessary. So Jupiter at the first degree of Pisces, retrograde, is saying, look for your own innocence. What is your own innocence? Where are you innocent? And here's the thing, we're all innocent. Honestly, we're all innocent. When I do my work and look at what's going on with myself and look at other people and what's going on with them, this cat be biting me. I realize that we're all really doing the best that we can. None of us are really, even though there could be malice, the malice is ignorant, and that is innocent. It's just like, it's because we think ourselves separate. It's because we don't think ourselves holy enough or sacred enough that we would want to harm another. So even that has some level of ignorance and innocence in it. I see it all the time. So you want to find your innocence. And maybe you start by just letting yourself off the hook and being compassionate and empathetic, because that is the fastest way to innocence, to recognize that where you are is exactly where you're supposed to be, and you are in alignment with something that is greater than you. I really believe that we're all at the effect of the planets. And when I say that, I mean that for all of us. And, I'm somebody who is heavy in the race conversation. And as much as I am challenged with white people, I actually know that they are at the effect of a system. And, and that creates innocence for them too. So we are all in this together, and we all, stop! I'm sorry, she bites me. Gosh. She be biting me. Stop it. Go on. Anyway, so The moon today, so that's Jupiter in Pisces at the first degree. The moon is in Aries, and we're starting a new moon cycle. So I encourage you to join the moon cycle. This moon cycle is going to be great. We're going to have a new moon in Cancer and a full moon in Aquarius. The energies are about to realign, and we're going to go back after this cycle to the new moon, full moon experience, and not the full moon, new moon experience. You know, the universe will change directions on us. Ebb and flow, and then flow and ebb. And so we're having a lot of changes going on right now. So I encourage you to join the moon work. We are in the last quarter phase. The moon is in Aries. And so we're starting a new cycle today. The moon was at the 7th degree of Aries when I looked, and that is the degree of harmony. And it's asking you to really harmonize this warrior energy, like really, looking at what are you doing to assure yourself of your success. Aries means that there will be fear. It means that you have to pull on an energy that you didn't necessarily know you had, or you didn't know you were going to need, so that you can propel yourself forward. Aries means it's a new beginning. It's a new cycle. So what are you going to be doing this month? We're in July 1st. The moon is in Aries. We are aligned in this incredible way. What are you doing this month? What are you looking to do? What are you, I was just talking about, understanding your contribution and your purpose and your mission. Maybe this is a great month to be focusing on that and asking yourself those questions. You can look at some of the classes that I'm offering. You can sign up for readings or anything like that. And it is my pleasure to support you. So use this energy today to really give yourself permission to feel into what your contribution is into the collective, and then understand that you need a vision around that, that you need to cultivate that, and you need to take actions. This kitty, you need to take actions that will get you out of your box. You need to do something new. You need to do something new because we're at a new beginning. All right, peace and blessings. I'm the Moon Mama. For those of you who are in the moon work with me, we begin a new cycle today. I am so excited. We're going to really do some real work this month. We do real work every single month, but this month is really great because it's the new cycle. The new energy is really picking up because the cycle begins in Aries. Peace and blessings. I'm the Moon Mama. Bye-bye.